It's 5 in the morning. I've been awake for a couple hours. I decided to get up and paint. I'm gonna try my hand at a tutorial. I have to be quiet now because my girlfriend's sleeping and my sister's sleeping. And my dog's mad because when I wake up I feed her, but it's not her breakfast time yet. So she's staring at me. Are you mad? It's a couple more hours. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's do it. So I'm doing a little cloud in the same vein as these guys. Go along with this little set here, add a friend. Gotta get some of those pretty blues, some bright whites, and a little bit of gray, but not too much gray. Here I have my palette I'm gonna be working with. I've got a sky blue, which is just a little bit of that, and a little bit of yellow and red, so mute it down a bit. And then I have just grays fading into white. And we're only really using these 3 colors, and these colors are just bindy. Hush, I'm making a video here. These 2 colors are just a mix of these. So these are really the only 3 colors that we're going to be using that you need to mix up. Ooh, I'm doing a swatch like in the makeup tutorials. Ah, there we go. It's liquid, and I just use a tiny bit of it if I want my paints to run smoother, if they're being too thick. Oh my gosh. Tiny little globby of that. Boop, just like so small. I'm gonna put it on my palette, just in case I might not use it. I have like a bajillion paintbrushes. I have so many. And they're all bad because I don't clean them because I'm lazy. Look at that. That's just caked with paint. It just doesn't even move anymore. Don't do this. Don't be like me. So I'm just gonna use like a little range of paintbrushes. Just a few. I might use more, I might use less. And I'm gonna sketch out where I want my cloud to be. I'm just gonna take like a little bit of white and like very lightly sketch it out. This is like an acrylic paint base. I just made it blue so that I can paint over it and like have that see through to my colors. I'm gonna sketch out my cloud, so this little cloud can look like whatever it wants to look like. So here, in these areas, I'm gonna paint in my sky with my blue that I made. Start painting it in. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And I'll make all the brush marks going around the same direction, so don't look too crazy. Just like that. And then I'm also going to fill in this little space down here. So I'm going to add like a tiny bit of white. Oh my god. Beanie, I'm doing a painting video, honey. I'm working. I'm a working girl. Mommy's working. I want to start adding in my darker areas, my shadow parts of my cloud. The shadow parts are underneath often in little areas and in areas where just behind defined little cloud puffs. So I'm gonna take my gray that I made, just a little bit of gray, and I'm gonna fill in some of those areas where I know there's gonna be some shadow. You never have to worry about making a mistake, because if you make a mistake, you don't like it, you paint over it. I feel like Bob Ross now. Just sitting here talking to myself in front of a camera. Crying at me. I work in a couple hours. Maybe I'll just do an Insomnia series of painting tutorials. Why not? I'm not sleeping anyway. Then what I'm gonna do now, I think, is I'm gonna go in with a little bit lighter of a gray. I'm kind of going to define some areas. You can totally blend this mid-gray with your darker grays. Show a little gradient. I know it looks like a whole heap of nothing right now, but we'll get there. Little brush, a little bit littler. And I'm going to go in with some white and start defining some edges. It doesn't matter if your little outline blends in with the sky or if it's very defined, because all clouds are different. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend some of these areas, just so it looks like this little cloud isn't just outlined by white, that this white is part of it, part of its fluff. Okay, now that I have that outside, I want to define other fluffy areas. There's lots of light that hits these little ridges, but there's also ridges within the cloud that light hits too. So there's a lot of light coming from the top onto these areas. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it because I'm sleep deprived. These are oil paints I'm working with. Oil paints are really nice for clouds because they blend very well. Acrylics, you get a different look because they dry so fast, it's harder to get them to blend. Oils are a very nice medium for making clouds because you can get that really fluffy look. I'm going to start this little guy. I'm actually going to make it a little more gray. I'm going to add a little bit of gray, and I'm going to make this just like a fluffy, hanging out kind of cloud. It's just kind of there. What I like to do is take a big, soft bristle brush, and I like to very light brushing and blend my cloud together. I think I'm gonna go in with a little tiny baby brush. Little tiny baby brush. Oh, can you see? There we go. I'm gonna start adding some details. Look at that. So small. I'm going to start adding a little more bits of white to areas, like the very little edges of my cloud, just some very highlighted, bright white areas, because I know that's where the sun's hitting it the most. So now that I've added more detail, I'm going to go in for my second round of dry brushing. So, my second round of dry brushing. So I don't want to brush out the details too much. I just want to kind of blend them together. Oh, I hear my girlfriend. I hope I didn't wake her up. I definitely woke my girlfriend up. Whoops, I'm gonna need to be quieter next time if I do this again. Oh, maybe it's Jib. I might have woken my sister up instead. Oh, I think I woke them both up. Oh my god, I'm a bad roommate. They still love me. I think my last step is going to be to darken some of my shadowy areas, just a tiny bit. And I think I'm done with that guy for right now. Let's put him down. Look at that. That took me maybe 45 minutes. That's a nice cloud. I did a good job. Thank you so much for watching. Mindy. Shh. Shh, 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 shh. Oh. I hear someone's alarm going off. I think it's probably 6 o'clock now. Thank you so much for watching. I will probably do more Insomnia video tutorials in the future. It's not a good thing to do when you can't sleep. You wake up and be productive. I wasn't gonna be sleeping anyway. I'm hoping to do more little Insomnia videos. I don't want to have time to do Insomnia videos because I'd rather be sleeping, but odds are I'll be making more Insomnia art tutorials in the future. You can follow me on Instagram at emilymackeyart. I'm going to be starting a website. I don't know if my website will be up by the time this video goes up. Thanks for hanging with me.